Well, hello everybody. How is it going today? Hope everyone's having a good day. So started just a teensy bit later than I was planning to do. Here, let me take over here. Hello. Hi. It's me. We're starting a little bit later than I was expecting to do. I took a nap earlier. I was gonna take like an hour-long nap, but then I woke up from my hour nap at 5, and I was like, no, I'm still tired. Now it's almost 6:45. So, yeah, it's just what it is. It's what happens. Well, so I have actually done a bit of off-stream grinding, I should say. So I've been running dungeons with a white mage, so that way I get instant Q, so I get better gear for my Astro. Well, I'm now in level 99 with my Astro, and I have all the healing gear from the last dungeon I ran. The only thing I don't have is the... Do you mind? I am streaming here. I'm just kidding. You do. Yes, I have the full gear for my Astro. Well, in so doing, getting all this stuff, running the dungeon through White Mage, I have White Mage at level 100. So, I have a class at 100, and it feels kind of weird having a class at 100 already. I mean, because it's been 90. 90 is a nice, solid number, but like 100, it's like, this is 100. It's a whole thing. So, yeah, we're still in level 97 quest. I've actually done some of my dailies and stuff. As, let me see here. Some Gunbreaker so I can get a bit of experience, and we'll actually be going through as Red Mage now. Because I'm level 97 in the 97 quests. I don't want to be throwing away experience. So we will still keep going Astrologian when we go through dungeons and trials and stuff. But as we're doing the story, we're going to be kind of going back in between like Red Mage, and I'm probably going to level up Gunbreaker as well. So that way I'm not just throwing away experience as we keep going through the story. Right, here we go. So let's I honestly thought about running, I thought about running the level 97 dungeon to get a better headpiece, because it kind of looks like Xant from Twilight Princess. A little bit, just doesn't cover the mouth, but yeah, I don't want to get too over-leveled. But let's go back on, progressing the story still. I'm not like 100% fully awake yet, because I woke up like 20 minutes ago, so I'm just kind of like hydrating, getting coffee, and just like waking up. So we have discovered that it's been like 30-something years or something. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I've been up. I woke up around 10 because I had Aldi deliver groceries for me. Because again, still no car, but still just saving. So had them deliver groceries. The time frame was 10 to noon. So I was like, okay, I'll set my alarm at like 10:30 or so. Or no, I set my alarm at 10. That way, because every time I have it delivered, they'll be here at like 10:30, 11, which I don't mind. They're still in the time frame. They're never really late. I get a ring at my doorbell at like 9:55, and I'm like, well, I'm still asleep, so. But I mean, it's just what it is. It's fine though. So, yeah. So we discovered that it's been 30 years in Yasulani, in this bubble, and these people from another reflection possibly are here taking over. Even though Sphene, I don't know what I think. I don't know what I need to think about you, because you're kind of allowing colonization or colonialism with your technology, Sphene, and you're the queen here. I don't know. I don't think you could just say stop it. But whatever. Let's just finish our story. Entropy has done much to food and the efficiency of our farming. It hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life. We did not want to force ours upon them. Went to such lengths so their cultures could coexist. And going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communications was thankfully not an issue, for the Tirali tongue is similarly Similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Yeah, okay, sure. Is it one of those things like, yeah, Portuguese and Spanish are similar, but not exact? Is it something like that? Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Torali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there's much you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. I guess some food. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Eupla's Halo, it is called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Eupla's Halo. I guess so. Whee! Just sent Dick a message because he's like, I'm lurking. So I said, enjoy your lurk. Uh-oh. And I've done a bit of exploring, not like a ton, because it looks like this is kind of coordinated off a little bit from this part of the map. So I think I've done a bit of the what the hell is it? Aether Currents from here. So I don't know if that's all the ones here, but you know, I kind of catch them as I go. Like tonal whiplash in the music. It's just like bum 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 bum. Exciting, and then haha, we're having quirky conversations with the locals. Let me introduce you to Mahuswa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen Sphene, don't I owe this sudden shower of praise? Oh, my apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of hosts would be to deny them a look around? I gather your majesty also intended to check out on things here. Sure. You know me so well, Mahusa. I don't know how to say all these names. Why can't they just cutscenes? Thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions. I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work, too. It would appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go ahead. I'll keep Sphene company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point. Be sure not to let me out of your sight. I guess. You're acting kind of quirky, but, I mean, Alexandria's been hostile towards us, so I don't know what to think of this. She remained under Wuklimet's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Oh, I guess I can do the gemstone trainer now. I guess I just need to finish that cutscene. Oh. That's another player right there. Hello, Elias. Low light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source. Oh, he's got Acai's haircut. Hmm? You wish to know about my job? Tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It merely took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. Also managed lamps to use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work, but honestly, I enjoy how involved this process is. Both my parents being in Alexandria, and I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. It really is an opportunity to learn and grow. So I guess, does this mean that on the other shard, it's kind of inhospitable for growing crops or something? I don't know. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather it's your first time on site then. Yeah, I'm from this world. What the fuck are you guys doing here? Well, this here is the storeroom, or rather the entrance. The real storeroom is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature-regulated system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even had a few beds down there for emergencies. Parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrope complicate our lives. It's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm barely overseeing the storage of harvested crops. Taken up to the tower for a process, and from there, find their way to every dining room in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. No, okay, I can't harvest any of this stuff yet. Yet. Being the keyword. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? Yeah. I mean, I'm from this world that you guys kind of invaded to an extent. Unless these guys are Torali, and it's just been generations. So it is. Which means you're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Upai's Halo, we produce not only fruit and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Taking the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back, but it's also nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. I keep forgetting that these cockatrice things are actually birds. Just because they're so fat and everything. Oh, that was like... Ooh, look at that light. How it just like goes on the... I like how that looks. You can almost kind of see the light source. Woo. Oh. So where are you at, Sveen? You're further south than you are, okay. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers, and let us return to the Mawasa. That little thing on their head, it looks like it's making me just think they have a flower on their head instead of like that little gamer rejuvenation pot or whatever it's called. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? I mean, everything is surprisingly normal, honestly. It really is. Oh, that's comforting to hear. Your words seem to affirm that my people do not work with strain. And what do you think of our little tour, Lamachia? Oh, look at you using that familiar tone on her. Oh. What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you that by name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. Yeah, Lamatia, I think I'd be kind of pissed as well. I don't think you'd be... I don't think you'd be okay with someone like this using a very, 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 like, informal name with me. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. The machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. Never seen anything like it. Feeling is understandable indeed. Many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen, it happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that has a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it for the army. Well, good thing you have your fucking errand boy here. Good thing. We can take care of it if you'd like. It's most gracious of you to offer, but it's much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the vow resolved until you all. Regardless how the relationship between our nations may develop, there are people in need I want to help. Simple as that. You're too good, Wilclamette. And just another visiting stronger than I. Shouldn't take as long for us. Then very well. I gratefully accept, but please take care, all. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-shaped fiends of our own. Good hunting. Lightning-charged fiends. Where are you? Oh. There we go. I think I was fighting hers. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna wait for her to finish up. I'll go over here and get my the gemstone trader unlocked. Just get on the thing. Okay. Yay, I love doofy mounts. It's so dumb. But thank you for Square Enix for doing stuff like this. Monkey. Ah, you're both all right. Thank goodness. You don't need to have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Where were you at, Lamatier? I didn't see you out there fighting anything. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed, with this, we don't have to ask Zaralja's machine for help. It's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. That's enough, Mawasa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful. It was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. You never failed to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. I don't know, with how just like goody nice she's being, I don't trust her. I just don't. When she's like, you guys are my friends and my family and I care about each and every single one of you. I'm just thinking, but are you though? I don't know. Seem a good swords fiend, and I'll admit it. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what your villain or your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. Yeah, people have died because of him. Rulers wants the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let us move on, shall we? Yeah, I think it is about time we moved on. Yeah. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. And thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come visit us anytime. Well, some of that cup of coffee. I was very thirsty and also very much in just need of caffeine, so. Do you hear that? No. But I bet I will now in the cutscene. Uh-oh.
What's happening over there?
A buy one, get one free sale? Uh-oh.
It's nearly time.
What's nearly time? What are you doing, Sphene? I don't trust you. I don't trust any of this.
I'm glad you could make it.
What is going on?
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Hmm.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh shit, she was already like a 50 or 60-year-old
What's the
woman.
matter, dear?
Come on, Will Clement, get over here. Yeah, little slow.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her.
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
Hmm.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
I mean, how do you kind of bring that stuff up? That you're...
Is it really you?
That you effectively bring up that you're your princess's mother, basically.
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
We'll say your darling goodbyes. It sounds like she's had a very...
No more soul cells?
What? Oh, the resurrection
She
stuff.
always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Oh. Hmm.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on. In us.
Wait, so they're kind of appropriating, like, the memory stuff of the...
Living on in memory.
Yeah.
Giants share a similar belief.
Thank you, Alice. I was just getting to that.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
I don't trust
I had
this.
hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Yes, please do, Sphene. Come on, get out of the room, me. Come on. This doesn't pertain to us. Come on, move. Yes, thank you.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Aw.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps.
Yeah, let's do that.
Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
Yeah, but what caused it and how did it happen?
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower.
Yeah, because
In
Crystal Tower
essence,
was just
we're
there.
dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
Yeah, but I bet they would have caused it.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
So you say, Sphene.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
So it was being swayed a certain way, I'm
I
guessing.
see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
So was this shard like swayed by a certain element as opposed to just like light or dark?
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
Oh, why? Think we're gonna kill him or something?
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first.
Phrasing.
Their welfare is paramount.
We're not doing phrasing?
I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
Okay.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The
To
Thunder
the
Yards.
east.
Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Okay. What does this mean?
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway.
What is this song? It sounds like it's from 9.
Thank you.
Or at least an
for-
older Final Fantasy game.
And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Uh-oh.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
I'm glad I wore a visor. Everyone's staring at the camera. Me with stupid fucking visor.
If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
What's that thing on your head? Take it out. Yeah, this is definitely like going into like Xenoblade territory,
Any
it
person
feels.
seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Interesting, yeah. Very interesting indeed. What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if she never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well? I wonder. There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte. Oh, quests have opened up here too. Still can't do any plus quests, but... Someone has a capybara mount. Someone has a capybara mount. They have the capybara mount. I need to see how to get that. Because I want it. I think it's through fates and stuff, so I might have to do a party finder on that. An older woman named Namika. Afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. I do recall caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika. Well, can't say for certain it was her. If it was her, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she was just been taken up to the cloud. Yeah, that's reassuring. What's that? Did I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name. I've worked the outskirts for a good while now. If you spent time there, I would remember. Well... Nope. You're too big. I don't like that mount. Yay! Another big bird! It's so dumb. Come on, get the Gessel Greens, girl. Go on, you can get the Gessel Greens, get the Gessel Greens. Yeah. So it looks like we're all in a cutscene here. No one remembers her. It's weird. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. I would have felt a surge of aether corresponding to the act, too. I sensed none of that moment. Neither did I. But I did know something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light on a device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Something also said about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? We continued making such inquiries. I expect we'd only cause confusion. Indeed, we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika. Perhaps we could search for... I can't remember. Cassie instead? Scene said to try the Thunder Yards. Should be in this direction. Uh-oh. Gonna meet Mom! Why does it have the angry eyebrows? Impossible. Huh? Another kind of mechanical soldier. Looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Yeah, let's kill it. It looks like it's gonna be able to kick our ass. Definitely very easily. Obviously. Should we give chase? Yes, let's kill the damn thing. I think it understood our words. Might be worth asking it some questions. Aaronville, you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. It's fine. And off the direction we're headed anyway, so we'll try to track it down. So we have to meet Mother. Has the music changed? A little bit. Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. That voice, could it be? I don't know who it could be. It's there. Kill it. It has angry eyebrows. I think I better turn the helmet off. It looks... I like that it looks doofy, but I'm also, like, obscuring the eyes and the face, so I can't really see the expressions. You found it. Yeah, I went over that way. To the northeast. Must be bound for the mines. Come on, then. Could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. No, I think we should rush in. Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. It's just blocking the screen. It's just too much. Go. A stone in those crates. Could it be turquoise? I don't know. It could be. What if it's garnets? So it went in here. Old coal mine. Appears to have long since abandoned. Looks like so many other places. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. I heard a faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. You ready for a fight, everyone? Be quiet, drive in with car. Another person having a car as well. Oh, ether current. Gimme. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. Can make out the conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Okay. Hello, Artemis. Hi. Hello, Artemis. Hi. You're a kitty cat, Artemis. It's angry eyebrows. It's gonna kill us.
What is this?
Uh-oh.
Ironville.
They're all machinists. Crap, my machinist only level 92. I can't do this as a machinist.
It really is you!
It's Mom, I think.
Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elderspiel.
My darling, what now?
We've already been through this, Kryle. That's his birth name. He goes by Ehrenville now. It's fine. Hi, Artemis. Hello.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. What are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun bun? Hi, Artemis. Hello.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
Please stop calling her kitten. It's creepy as a grown woman. Stop it. It's creepy.
I recognize that adorable fuzzy face. Elderspiel was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Kafkiwa.
Oh, this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Elderspiel are always welcome.
Where did he get the New Zealand accent from then? Or no, Icelandic accent.
Little forewarning, but no.
Is it his father? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Icelandic, but where would he get that?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, how are things still getting stranger?
Wah wah. The music even did a wah wah. What is this music? Elegance had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kafkika is safe. At this point, anything could possibly surprise me. Envel's mother is a floating machine, right? Makes as much sense as everything else does this far. This isn't the theme they played on the Garlean radio, is it? Are these people being tempered or something? Move my camera a little bit. I'll have to look it up after. I think this actually is the Garlean song. Where am I at? Like, what's my Eastern Sky hat at? And as far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. Like a few people in the world quite so spirited. That's what's happened. We need to ask her. Let's hear what she has to say. Yeah, like, how are you a floating machine? Because I would assume you'd be a Viera. I feel a little overdressed for this. I've never dressed appropriately for these meetings, it's weird. It's a wonder to meet you all. And the students of Aldessian. It's been a while since I've heard that name. Then as the reason for your appearance. Oh, this? It's just a body that I can control remotely. I use it for operations. Yeah, I'm confused too, thank you. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are, though truth be told, Oblivion was founded by an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then, does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoralja. We failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? Yeah, that thingy. You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology. That we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. The regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's resolve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? I mean, people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells. They can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as an instance. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Guess that's kind of what they were saying with, Namika. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when performing their duties. Souls is a common resource, and payment for souls services rendered. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of messed up like that. The void sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the axe comes with some risk. Oh shit, yeah. Yes, bring the patch content up. This was good. This was good content. I don't care what people say. This was good patch content. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the Reeves and everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Uh-oh. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories related to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. That's too fucking bad. We live and die in sorrow and happiness and pain. This is what is meant by the memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and are archived in the system. It is a frightening function of the regulators, an eternal step in soul cell production. It's kind of messed up, yo. Just let people live. It sucks that we to live and die, but uh-oh. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It is then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. So he was stealing souls as well. That's great. That's great. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. I don't like the word consumption when it comes to souls. That's not a good thing. I don't like this. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I do not like this. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. This is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to Yakwe philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting on it. Well, it doesn't seem to be so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrode to devise a means to save what lived, lives they could so the nation could endure. So it's kind of like that Doctor Who episode with the library. A little bit. I understand that people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Torali would also accept this way of living. Well, it came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. People have always been free to go without them if they wish. Sveen doesn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. We don't know her well enough, though. Oh, so you've already met. Now, she's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She said she wants to help us stop Zoralja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction and speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motive, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. It is. It is. It's very much that. Quite right. But however you feel about that, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. See, I think this is the Garlean... Let me, like, pull it up on YouTube real quick. I'll pull it up on YouTube and just... I think this is it, but let me, like... I don't think it is. Never mind. It does just. It just kind of gives that impression of it, though. They're still the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting working right about now. Well, what are we going to see exactly? Come with me, and you'll find out. Yeah, it's very interesting. Hooray! Ooh. Sold something on the market board. Didn't get a lot, but I also wasn't very much I sold, so. Take care and I get struck by lightning out there. One fellow reckoned you can dodge them by jumping back the instant there's a flash. That's crazy if you ask. Ha! Oh, that's funny. I like that. It's a nice 10 reference there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nostalgia. Farms make the most sense for people who don't have combat training like us. That's why we salvage as many as we can from the mechanical soldiers and convert them for our use. Nostalgia is my twin sister. Most people, we both used to wear regulators, but, well, let's just say a lot happened. Yeah, I guess they do kind of look like twins. Look, it's a little dragon. Look, he has a little hammer. She has a little hammer. I think it's a she. Let's see. Where are you? So I can, like... Yeah. There we go. The pompadours. Kefkiwa. Everyone here? Good. It's the responsibility of the Thunder Yards hunters to fell any fiend should want found around their area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Okay then. Yeah, I think as of right now, the closest one of those is going to be on the other side of the map. Because I think I've gotten 5 now on this. Yeah. It would make sense. Hey, Ellison lady. Hello? Wait a minute. I just realized, why do these tiles look like the Omega thing in Delcia Stars? Why does it look like that? Kafkiwa, what are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assume they were wearing special regulators like Queen's crown. They weren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kafkiwa said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would. Not for the fact that they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? These facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandra's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Another 10 reference. Their faces just, man, Elizans did get the best glow up in this. Their fiends look, their faces look a lot better. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask. Of course. In which case it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You can't let ourselves in a fight, right? Well, if you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should slay what we can. I guess, so just get to killing, I guess, right? Nothing bad ever happened from just killing things, right? Right? Sure. Well, I'm afraid they must leave the fighting to you. Why are you holding out on Erenvel? What job stone you got there? Ooh! Was situating myself, almost tipped over the chair. That would not have been good. My fussy little bun was never getting good at fighting. This body of mine isn't suited to it either. We leave this work to your capable hands. Help, I'm stuck in the TV! I love this mount, it's so dumb. That's what I thought. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I mean, I think apart from, like, some of the accessories, yeah, I should be good. I think those things are just supposed to hit hard. I've noticed there's been a lot of enemies in Dawntrail hit kind of hard. Especially being a healer, it just seems like there's a lot of enemies that have just, I've noticed, been taking, like, a lot of chunks of health out of people. Uh-oh. Well, aren't you a nice friend? Ah, this one will do nicely. Okay, so she's a monk. We'll help you! It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. Honestly, her face kind of looks a bit like my sister. And like, look at this. Let us help. Oh no! Look out! Oh! Ah, she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. Twelve preserved. The 12 are dead now. They're they're reviving. Uh-oh. Interesting. I mean, I don't know why we're that shocked. We've seen this already. This is what happened when we did the last boss fight. That's embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. Let's only take a moment. Oh no, she's going gamer mode. She unleashed RGB power. Uh-oh. Well, interesting. Just like Zoralja. Come on, let's get out of here. There's also a function of the regulator. I guess so, apparently. I think I understand now how Zoralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulators turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me, you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast? I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. I see you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite, eh? Such a form could only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they're allowed hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. So they're limited on these, I guess. Well, should be getting back to work. Take care. I'm just like send this picture to my sister and be like, this kind of looks like you. My sister doesn't really have that hair color or wear that hairstyle, but honestly, I think it kind of looks like her a bit. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of people and those of beasts. Souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. What about the souls of beasts? It would work much in the same fashion, viewing it with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use this soul of a wolf, it would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, result in physical changes. Your teeth may become fangs, your nails grow, too many, and become more beast than man. Changing one's forms to the souls of others was more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. I mean, not quite exactly. I mean, yes, but also, really. Yet, unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken from where they might reach the ethereal sea, to means to achieve similar ends. The cycle at which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own benefits. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Civilizations and their reflections are surprising indeed. Well, we have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what powers Zoralja has at his disposal. There's one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tulialal's concern. This newfound power of Zoralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed. He has to be stopped no matter the cost. He certainly does. Oh. Ooh, some cake. Tender shortcake. Just to gain insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to the earth and sky. This rate. There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Okay, so I guess I'm about halfway through the 97 quests, so just slowly making my way back there. I think when I get back into the cave, I'm gonna go to BRB because I'm still actually cooking dinner right now. It's something I put in the crock pot. It's chicken burritos. I'm also just gonna use the restroom real quick, top up on water, so yeah. I'll be, just a few minutes, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go use the restroom, get some water, check on my food, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so thanks for the lurk, Flannel. Yeah, if you don't know Flannel, they are someone I have been playing 14 with, just hanging out every now and then. So go give them a follow. They're pretty good, nice. They're pretty nice people. Let's see. And I think they're actually streaming right now. So let's see. They're gaming with Tetris. They're gaming.
That one was just entirely luck. I'm gonna clip that though.
Nice. Yeah, I think they are calling you out, Flannel, if you can hear me. I'm actually looking on your stream too. Yeah, it looks like you're an old Charlie and yep. You are doing some crafting. Haha. Lurking on there. I help Lurk support the homies. Yeah, the burritos are looking good. I'm making chicken burritos in the crock pot. They probably are, maybe need probably less than an hour. They're probably, honestly, they're probably done. That is the good thing about crock pots. I can just kind of leave them on. And they're just kind of like good in the crock pot. I'm sorry for delaying this, but I had some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliulal and Alexandria. And while Zaralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here, I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we need to work with Kafkiwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way... What the hell? There's like a bump in my hand now. I'm just... hate getting bitten randomly, and it's like, where the hell did this come from? Because now my finger itches. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know. We shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zaralja. Sveen, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you want to cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Elrenvel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sveen may say, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk with working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Fair point. Knowing Zaralja, we might assume that his arrangement with Sveen was not made without certain consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. You said you recognized that laugh. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. But it turns out to be a trap we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliulal. As you say, we have no proof that it is really Kafkiwa. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Man, my hand itches. It really itches. There's a bite there on my finger. Shit. We need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zaralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Ernvel. You always had great instincts honed from your training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? I don't believe you. Jeez. Yeah, that's a little better. I actually have, so I have it to actually, like, clean off my stuff. I have a little spray bottle of alcohol that I keep on my desk so I can, like, wipe off my mouse and keyboard because, you know, sweaty gamer and everything. And I just sprayed it on the bite, and it actually helped the bite quite a bit. It doesn't even sting. I trust you as well. Trust the homies. That's always the way of it with you. Yes, it is. I'm a trusting individual. I'm an asshole, I know. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Excuse me. Just water. Hydration is very good. Hydrate or dehydrate, people. It's a big cave. Okay, yeah, the next... Yeah, I bet there's got to be no more, this currents here on this side. Oh. This music, it just reminds me of the Garlean radio. It's not it, but it reminds me of it. Kafkiwa, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoralja. Oh no! What? Thought he was your brother. Well, he's still an asshole. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Oh, snap! Realize this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I trust in the conviction of everyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Then it's decided. Here's a fruitful collaboration. Yes. Thank you, Kafkiwa. Everyone. Together we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wandering around Zoralja's whereabouts. Is there a place inside that tower? After a fashion. The king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it can only be the Queen. When we don't know his whereabouts, Zoralja will eventually march on Tulialal again. So we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents will be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tulialal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant. And he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. Yeah, he knows we're here. That I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Huh? What did I say? Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in competition. What would I say? I guess maybe like, why wait? Why are we waiting? I don't know. I don't know what he would have said. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliyola again like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliyola requires that Zoralja leads his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. Should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Stola, and we'll make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. Leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. Okay. Seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoralja to move, we'll do well to prepare for battle. And it begins with familiarizing himself with the technology that empowers him. Said, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh? Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know we're located right inside the tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Okay. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. Sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that, Scene said that she'd make it so we can enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. I guess we'll finally get to see what his mom looks like. Before you head out, get us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when we're working together. Okay. It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine. If Kakiwa cherishes you, then so do we. Nice to meet you. Well, Oblivion has operatives all over. We're the main crew here. I'm Geo, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and... well, Yakui. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years now, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Ah, twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Well, Yakui is a Tanawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother is Tuliyola and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you, though I have no memory of my mother. I'd like to think I carry a part of her with me. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Yeah! Ambrose was his name, and years ago, he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. We've all forgotten about him by now, everyone who had known him. That bastard. Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Well, sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. Sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. That's fine. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Look how short he is! He's so short! Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. I mean, this is only like, what, 6 expansions in? So, I mean, yeah, I got this. It's fine. You introduce yourself too, go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And well, my name is, Tana, what's her name? I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. So she's definitely the shy sister of the two. And that's us here. We'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts. Illustrate one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kafkiwa. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. Aww, Mommy still loves you. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? While you still can? Oh, no. Don't say that. Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Oh no, what's in Everkeep? What's gonna happen? I think. Oh, lovely, we're in the Matrix. Look at all those soldiers. Yeah, this looks a lot more like Xenoblade than Final Fantasy.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Uh-oh.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
Ah, shut up, you.
Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
Yeah.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did.
Phrasing. Gone.
For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse.
Is it though?
Who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
Just pull out a gun and shoot him.
If you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Oh no, not that.
What now?
Oh, and then I forgot to mess with something. There we go. Oh, what does it say? Well, Velvet, if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. Right, Kivki was waiting. Let's head to the tower. By the way, you want to watch yourselves outside the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked. Yeah, I've noticed. Excuse me. Sorry. I usually mute myself when I burp, sorry. Rogated on a capybara. That's funny. That's funny. You keep doing you, King, though. Let's see. Get rid of you. Although, okay, so it's Saturday. Was it? I mean, let's see. Extra boost on weekends. Let's see, it's Saturday, so let's go do that and reduce rates. Just such a huge character on a little capybara is just really funny. Whee! Shit, yeah, and in 30 minutes we have Cagpot. Already been going for 2 hours. It's not felt like it. Ah, there you are. Queen's Fiend has registered you as guest. You should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have sworn, have a sworn of Zoralja's minions to deal with. Well, that's great. Nothing for it but to see if Sin has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent services, friends. My companions I would like to pass, if you'd be so kind. Outrunner, guide unit identified, registration number verified. Six accompanying civilians identified, verifying credentials. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this font might be just a throwback, but it also does kind of look like the Omega font. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen's Fiend. What a relief. Yeah, that's great. We could have been killed or we could have been accepted. I love that. Thanks. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Nice little lounge. Uh-oh, Solution 9. I've seen glimpses of this place, but not much. I know it's our second hub. We're in the mall, guys. Oh, this does look like a mall. Just seeing a little bit. Okay, we're at the mall. Wow.
A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm.
Wow, this does look cool.
Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it?
And did it prove the answer they sought?
Yeah, this is very Xenoblade-like. Hmm. Wow. Yeah,
Spectacular, isn't it?
I will say I'm kind of glad they waited on the update for this, or you know, Dawntrail was the expansion for this, because it looks. Oh, look, there's a caster. Because this does look really good. Oh shit, we're actually wearing the same gear that we're wearing at the mall. That's kind of funny.
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Hmm.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction.
That is a cool looking Aetherite in the back. Oh, Lalafell.
Shimmering electrode, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore. Let's go.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny.
Okay.
The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
Yeah, we look exactly. Actually, I think the only one here that looks like we belong here.
We'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Come on,
Try
Graha,
not
let's
to
just
enjoy
explore.
yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Wow.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
It's a big tower.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
I'm gonna trust you. I don't know what this means, though.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
I mean, not as much as others, like, you know, Alice and Kryl.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Eleanor, why didn't you mention this sooner?
There's a lot going on. You're a floating computer thing.
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
It's fine. I get it. You just have anxiety. It's fine. Oh wow, there's a lot here. But first, let's get this going. Oh, I forgot to attune to that one. Oh, well, I'm already this far gone. Huh. Wow. Come on, let me just attune to the Aetheryte, thank you. How many are here? Okay, there's not too many, so like 200 or so. Wow. Yeah, definitely Xenoblade looking, but you know, that's not a bad thing. Xenoblade's a great series. Tower inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. Feel if we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. And I guess that makes logical sense. Oh. So to make things more complicated, I go off and explore and I forget to just, like, look. But there you are. Ah, crossroads already. This is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Alright, I've made up my mind. Let's go to that building over there. Yeah, I can definitely tell this will be an area I might AFK, not AFK, but I think I might AFK from as well, but just kind of chill out in. Oh, there's a lot of people in this area.
Ah, there you are, Lamati.
Sphene.
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
I still don't trust you. I really don't trust you.
Thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Hmm.
Oh, a request you say?
Hmm.
Yes, an important one.
Hmm. How important could this be? Probably very important, though.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
I don't think that's possible. Fuck that guy.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods.
Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
Is it?
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible.
I mean, whenever you kill your own father for vengeance and stuff, you're kind of a little too far
Zoroark
gone.
murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
know you love your people too. And so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoroark will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can.
So you invited me here to just say, get ready, we're going to war anyway.
It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
You really are a curious one.
Yeah, but I don't think we could ever.
You needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Yeah, yeah.
Please.
I won't yield on this either.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely.
Yep.
I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy.
And yet we came here.
If you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
Yeah, we're your guests.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
Yeah, sure.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Do you, though? Do you? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Really don't. It's weird, it's quiet. Oh, there we go, okay. Well, jeez, that was everything all at once. Okay. Enhanced Addle. What does Enhanced Addle do? Is it... Enhanced duration to 15 seconds. I think it was 5 or 10, was it before? Okay. That's not bad. Well, it's good. Now I have 3 classes up in the high 90s. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing, I didn't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, which call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. You're putting way too much hope on other people. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I'll show you the Nexus Arcade first. Arcade? Yes, arcade game. We're gaming? There's a Moogle here! There's a Moogle. There's a Moogle. Moogle. Kupo. Oh, I thought they were gonna play like more 9 music. Come on, just show us 9 music, please. That's all we want for. This complex is home to all manners of shops, from food and daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everything here. The keep's interior is vast, so as you've observed, this makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Do you see the glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, letting us to swiftly move between faraway places. That would spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal what's it? Yeah, conveyors are powered by electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, in the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of these. In doing so, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A convulsion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light and lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. What? It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. It's almost such a wondrous material existing in our world. As everyone will be fighting over it. Is that what started the war? I think that's what started the war. The shop over here, what does it sell? Oh, let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. I guess. I bet we will. I hear people like, oop, yeah, there's a lot of people here right now. This is where we turn stuff in, all right. Let's see. Script exchange. Terribly sorry. All right, well. Splendors. Nope. Can't do any of this stuff just yet. Oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, it's very dumb. That is probably going to be updated to autoglam at some point. Merchant and Mender. Let's see what's here. mean, it kind of looks cool, but like, I don't think... Oh, you just do item comparison. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be everything. Man, I didn't realize like everything you buy is just. This is so loud. There's so many people here doing stuff. Okay. Welcome, Sarah. Care to please place section? Yes, I would actually. What's all this? The shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can only imagine what it tastes like. Thought you might be surprised. Countrymen were 2 in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are most popular. I recommend one of them. Oh, if this is your first time. Okay. So we're gonna have like a wah-wah kind of, yep. Select them that interest you. Select pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar. Let's go with the bar. Keen on the perfect meal bar, are you? It's all the nutrients your body needs packed into a single foodstuff. The flavor is formulated to never taste dull, and one bar will satisfy you for a whole day. Many folks prefer this to taking multiple meals. I kinda wanna just look at these. Let me just read some. The synthetic fruit pellets. They're our best appropriation of the taste and texture of grape. Never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying their popularity. Grapes? Not here. Ah, the revivifying tonic. I take it you're thirsty. Flavor is a sublime blend of sweet and salty, and it stays fresh for over 10 years thanks to the superior container. Nah. What's in this bag? Ah yes, a salad paste. That doesn't sound good at all. This is designed for those who are concerned about their figure. This is a blend of 9 variants of vegetables. It'll help your efforts to stay slim. Fashion models swear by it, and youths can't get enough of this stuff either. This here is cultivated steak. It's not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts, but it's a slight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. Let's go with a bar. I do kind of like those, there's grab-and-go bars. Well, they're all very tempting. I'm going to have to visit the steak. I'm absolutely starving. Okay. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selection here and now? It's been a long time since we have newcomers. I'd love to see your reactions. Okay. It's a little weird, but sure. It's a great chance to learn about Alexandrian cultures. Come, let's dig in. Alright, here I go. Following Clement's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavors some like unique, and the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's fantastic! It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliala first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Yeah, but the fact that you still let someone kind of destroy our world, it's not great. There's people dead. There's people dead from all this. All right, what about you, Sphene? Aren't you having anything to eat too? Uh-oh. I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. All right, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to know you better, why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experience have led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Is it such a difficult question? I don't know. I'm sorry, when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Decisive perhaps I am, but you don't need to laugh about it. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh ha ha ha. Wow wow wow. People have died. Who are you? I think that's Zoralja's little kid. Little kid? Are you here? Nope, you're gone, of course. It's just kind of funny how, like, fine, tons of people, lag. I don't think it's... Yeah, so I mean, like, you guys can probably kind of see it since I only stream at 30 FPS. But I'm noticing it. But I mean, you know, that's what happens when there's like 100 plus people on screen. Not about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well, then next I think of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's visitation to be precise, but I believe it'll be educational for you as well. Two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. We know when you've seen enough here, and we'll make our way. Ready, then let's head to the residential sector. Lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about my places of interest that we come upon. Let's see now. What's this? Oh, okay, well. Well, what do we hear? I thought I knew all the prominent tradesmen who passed through Solution 9. Come to sign a contract, I trust. You needn't fuss yourself over the details. The arrangement is blissfully simple. Provide me with product, and I compensate you with said product with scripts. A man of your expertise would surely recognize such a lucrative one when they hear one. The truth was the Turali who first introduced me to the many conveniences of trade with scripts. A system brought to them by a tradeswoman by the name of Rowana. That is neither here nor there. Oh, she's the ARR stuff. Will be paid for your contribution with scripts, naturally, and your earnings can in turn be used to purchase any of our wares that strike your fancy. So what do you say? Absolutely, I want to get this stuff leveled to 100. Splendid, simply splendid, unless you worry. No quotas to speak of. Congratulations on level up, Wezo. Only make deliveries when inspiration strikes. Here's, okay. So does this mean... Okay. Now here you are. Let's see. Here we go, yeah. There we go. Good, I can start doing scripts and stuff. Oh. Did I tune to this one? I don't know if I did or not. I'm gonna go back and check, just to make sure. I did not attune. Good. Glad I came back. Welcome back, Wezo. Or I'm guessing you've just been lurking. So, welcome back for your lurk. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yes, Fiend, I'm doing this. Stop, don't. Let me just do my shit. You're the queen here. I love the stupid flowing pink dress. It's just always funny when I see it. any other areas? No, that's the only one I can take her to. Oh. Hi, Delia. What do you have here? Welcome to Mosaic, a place for folks from all walks of life to mingle and mesh with the patterns, stones of a... Well, you get the picture. If you like coffee, I recommend our original blend. Dude, this would be like a really nice place just to hang out and just hang out in game. This is really cool. I think they really were just like, you know, what's a place, because, you know, I like the Crystarium and Rods, but there's not really a place you can like just sit and chill in game. I kind of like, they were like, yeah, it may take until Dawntrail to do that, but here's an area at the end of the game where you can just like hang out with your friends in a call and just chill. Or I guess if you're in the RP crowd. I'm not into RP, but I could see this being a really good RP place. I think really Kugane, yeah, Kugane had a pretty decent place. The Crystarium, I like, yeah, well, I guess the Crystarium did have the bar. Old Charlian, yeah, I didn't really have a place to sit down. Rods didn't really either. Yulmore, I guess you did have the Bee's Knees or the Beehive, whatever that place is called. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see. In Tuliela, there's a similar establishment called Spralité. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? Well, there is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hume, who resembles some Tanawata, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Nilalala. When they gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. Okay. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? Traditional Turali dish, one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, you're dead, aren't you, already? We'll make it happen once we restored peace to Tulilal. Right, let's continue on. Yeah, this definitely would be a great place just to kind of like chill in game. What's in? Oh, of course. So there's just an abyss here. Okay, I see how it is. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting indeed. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Shit, sorry. Said I usually mute when I belch, but sorry. That was uncalled for. Oops. Yeah, this definitely is very Xenoblade-esque. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be. For just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. There are apartments in the building on the left here at residual radius 914. Residential radius? That's right. Come, the doors open automatically. Okay. Wow. I don't know what this means, but okay, sure. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's a thing with, like, I don't know. It's just... This is a lobby, a common area for residents. I see, and what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge? They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. Is that so? No shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you have considered me your personal concierge. Hey, Sphene, can anyone live in this place? Naturally. In fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation, or regulations, usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work in the outskirts. Taking care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. Oh, that's right. They're probably in a cutscene thing, so okay. This is the place. Mother and son live here. Oh, who's it gonna be? I want to know. I bet it's probably gonna be Kefkiwa. Oh, she's a caster too. Can tell by the jacket. Hello, Isadora. Majesty, you came. My friends with me today, is that alright? Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourself at home. How has Milas been? There's no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. He's just a little boy. Well, Milas, have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. Oh. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Swing visits often, does she? She does. Milas simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. Aww. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? Don't you worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. Glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you could do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age or illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milas. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. Ha. Wonder if this might have something to do with the giants, because they did mention a plague swept like several hundred years ago. Cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence number of cases have risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. How so? Was that? Oh, I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milas and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen. I thought they said he couldn't talk. Aww, this little guy, he can talk. He's just a little bean. It's my pleasure, Milas. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. I still don't trust her. I'm not sure, like, what I can really do to... I don't know. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. Illness is a part of life in Alexandria, so that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milas smile again. Oh. We're in the level 98 quests. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to. Citizens look after. You can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we need to go by way of Ley Node 9, where the 8th raid is situated. Well, that sounds like what we need to go for, next quest. The Damage Lord. Okay, that's a funny name. I love the Night 14 community with thinking of great names like that. Oh. Can I, like, is this like can I go into like an in-room here? I don't even think. Current location, residential radius 914, section 2. Visitors may be equipped with regulator or present a valid visitor permit. I do have a visitor permit, but okay. All the residential radii are located laid out like this, with gardens right outside the entrance. I love coming here to relax. Technology is great, but we also need trees and plants, you know? This area does look kind of really, not kind of, this area does look really nice. Like, and that's the thing, like, I like a lot of the areas in this game, but like, I don't know, they kind of just, they really outdid themselves with this area. Like, it's, like, and Ildshire's nice, but I don't know, I don't really go to Ilshire very much. And let's see. What was Stormblood's second area? So it was Kagane. Let me look up. Did it? I don't remember. What area, like, was there that was like a second kind of hub? Was it the southern continent? Shirogane, no, that's the housing. Gane. Orthal, this is oh, yeah, duh, shit. That was a place called... was in Girabania. Rogger's Reach, that's what it was. Yeah, actually, I'd take that back. I do like Rogger's Reach a bit, but not a place I'd really, like, chill out in. This area is big, too. Congratulations, level up, Lezo. Oh, there they go. Don't tell me we need to use that now. The conveyor head will transport you to the government section where resolution is located. The markings on a conveyor indicate its direction. There is a pair just like that on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely, there's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Zathab. So lower, but this one's not active. Let's go. Whee! Oh, I don't like the teleport like that. I really don't like the teleports like that. That makes me very uneasy. I guess since I've just seen Star Trek, I'm like, I know transporter accidents happen. They always happen. This area is really nice looking. This is a nice area. Nothing to it, eh? A child's amusement ride. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to its citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show you than tell, so let's proceed inside. Okay, show me. Show me all the cool stuff. Show me.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's that?
It's like
An
a
infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
Okay. It's always credits.
Work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
I mean, not really. I kind of get it, but...
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
Yeah, disturbing is definitely the way I would say it.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Yeah, definitely. Her eyes are just so big. With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
You didn't warn me that there'd be multiple cutscenes playing out, so we're good.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
So the ninth got overtaken by lightning, okay.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Okay, so this shard was balanced towards lightning. See, the Ascians can't keep their hands off shit.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
This is really making me want to play 9. I don't want to play 9 because 9's a long game, but like... Man...
When out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed Electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives.
So I'm wondering if maybe each expansion now might possibly deal with other shards that are leaned towards some certain aspect. Again, just a hypothesis, I don't know, because just what it is. I mean, the first was aspected towards light, that's finally in balance now. The 13th was light, almost destroyed by, well, it was destroyed by darkness. But it also kind of implies that even though worlds that are brought to the brink can hopefully, in theory, be brought back. So, I wonder if that might be kind of like a theme that they're kind of wanting to possibly dabble into. Would be interesting to see, at least.
So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking Electrope from others.
That's not good.
Fighting was isolated and sporadic until Electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war, known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblom
Yep,
limited
9
its stores of
Lindblom.
electrode to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Sorry, I just have to message someone and be like, Lindblom. Lindblom was mentioned.
They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
Yeah, you don't mess around with electricity. No, you don't mess around with any natural force.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
I wonder if she's like an android or something. Because anytime we bring up stuff about life, she's like, this is weird.
The people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel specter of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty!
Uh-oh.
Help me! I beg you, help me!
Uh-oh. What happened? What happened?
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any!
Okay.
Please!
Can't you just purchase?
Do something!
Can't you just buy them?
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview.
Ah.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
Good old capitalism.
I see. You're
Gotta
a
love it.
brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
I mean, he can still become a farmer, which sucks, I know, but...
Arcadian again, so I can fight.
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
Sphene. I want to like you, but like you're doing a lot of shit. I'm like, I can't.
A queen in naught but name.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man.
Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you
Aw, look how sad he is.
smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9.
Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he?
I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Man, and he was only like 1 week away from retirement, right?
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
I guess.
Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
Yippee! What about the stuff that's on the east side of the...
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Great question, Will Clement.
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
Possibly. I bet it would.
No.
Yes, it would. Don't lie.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
And I'm starting to smell those chicken burritos. I might have to eat. Oh, jeez, it's almost 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream after this quest.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Uh-oh. But...
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course.
We're kind of dumb like that, because it's the second time we've seen like a sentry
so
bot go
much for
by.
the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Zorolja.
Yeah.
But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can
Jackpot.
return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
Uh-oh.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
I guess.
Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Must you, though? What does it say on the back of her shirt? Crap, stop moving! Hold still, I need to find her NPC again so I can, like, see what that is. Yeah, that definitely is Alexander, like the wings and the sword. Definitely up there. Hoop. Like I want to talk to some of these NPCs here. If there is NPCs to talk to. Oh, can't go in there. Amaryllis, huh? I know a few people in game with that as their name. Here, we manage the distribution exchange of soul cells. If you give me a moment, I can confirm your details and regulatory tests. Appears you're unregistered in the citizen database. That's fair. Where's that female Elizin? They're even on like a RGB freaking stool. That's kind of funny. Are these benches? No, they're not. Well, no. Glad they approved my housing request, but when I went to move in, there was somebody still living there. Should have seen the official's face when I told them what had happened. What does that mean? These areas are really big. I mean, I kind of like that they're so big. And it's kind of like they really did just like, it really feels like they definitely spent time like thinking of like where it could be good, you know, as an MMO, where it's a good place we could just like let players just kind of chill and stuff. And also just kind of also feel like a real lived in place as well. Cause this does feel like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of sterile and bureaucratic, but this definitely does feel like, you know, the lobby of like a huge apartment building or just complex or government building. In like a really big city. Like businesses in the lobby. What did I say? I could have sworn. What did you say? Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Wait, can I dye these? Oh, these are two-tone dyes. I can dye these later. Come on, you said something. What'd you say? Come on. Come on. Pop your box. Okay. Guess I'll check with some. Whatever. Those literally look like graphics cards. They look like graphics cards. That's got to be where the raid stuff is. What's Fiend wanting to tell us? I wonder. Well, can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now and should probably check see if I can remember our same Kafkiwa meeting place. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Kafkiwa, was that how you said it? Whee! So over here. Aw, little Heidelin minion wind up. Sphene genuinely cares for people. I can respect her for that. Thanks to her tour, I can better understand the lives of Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Okay. Well, let's see. 672. Could have just waited and got the gear here. What does this look like? Huh. Ooh, I kind of like the. Oh, I like the look of that. That looks cool. Ooh. I like that. Okay, yeah, so we're starting to get... Honestly, yeah, I guess I didn't need to go that hard on the healer gear, but oh well. It's good for glam. I do like the look of this stuff. So we're supposed to go to a place called True View. Eastern section. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're actually kind of fun. Come on, Zathub. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, I see cars. Cars. This is the place, you think? Yeah. Don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. I guess. Sure, why not? Huh? Zathub, look over there. There's a little child. Oh, thank you for the level up, Lezo. Congratulations. A Muja child? What are they doing here? Is that your little nephew or niece? I bet that's your little nephew or niece. Hi, Omen. How's it going? Lurk? Okay, enjoy your lurk. You noticed too, right? The resemblance to Zoralja? Yeah, I told you. Blue scales of a Bonima with the features of a Hibika. This can't be a coincidence. At any rate, wouldn't do well to leave a small child on their own. Talk to my artist about there. She's giving me 2 free emotes. Nice! Hell yeah. We love a good artist. Wah wah. How you been, Omen? You been good? Yeah, been just kind of doing more MSQ. I'm at the 98 quest finally, and I quite like this area, this Solution 9. It's really cool. It's been hot, yeah. It's been too fucking hot here in Oklahoma. I think it was like up to high 90s today. I don't know. I haven't gone outside today. I haven't had a need to, so I'm not going. Finally got the electrode warmed up and the engine ticked over. I like how he looks like he's trying to be. It's in my room because my AC is blasting. Oh, yeah. Zombie and the cat. Yeah, poor little guy. So yeah, when I moved in, they really didn't clean the apartment, so there was fleas when I moved in, and both my cats got it really badly. Like, it got so bad I had to take them to the vet because one of them was literally licking themselves raw from the pain and stuff, and like I couldn't keep up with it, so I had to get like flea treatment, like deep. I think I had to get something on them that would kill the fleas as well, apart from just flea treatment. One of my cats had to get a shot so she would stop licking herself raw. And I had to do, yeah. Yeah, it's been, yeah. Luckily I was able to like, because I did like a whole bunch of like little home remedies to like catch a bunch of fleas. And I caught a lot of fleas. Yeah, I had to, yeah, dose my carpets and everything too. Do a deep clean. Come here, Artemis. Come here. Hello. Hello, little tail wagging. Oh, hello. Here, sweetie. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you, Artemis. I'm talking about you. Yeah, Artemis, luckily was not that affected by fleas as Ozzy was. Sad part is they're not the dog and cats. It's somewhere else. Oh no. Oof. I know, that's the one thing I hate, because it's like, you poor little cats, and you just literally, like, you're petting them, and you just see, like, a flea crawl across their face. It's like, no, you little babies. I think they run this way. Nope. We're here, we're in the mall. Out here picking them off and putting them in yeah, that's the, yeah, that's the only way to really kill them. Yeah, like I would use flea combs. I'd brush both of them out for a good like 5-10 minutes and just plop all the fleas in just soapy water. Or I'd put them by the sink and just brush everything into the empty sink and just fill the sink up with water and just pour water in it, or soap in it. Hi Artemis, hello. This is true of you. Not sure what I'm looking at, but it does look lively. It's a CPU. Coconut oil too. Oh, poor little doggy. The building just about the only one that isn't lit up. Over a business moment, I guess. Yeah, it's where the raids are apparently. From what they showed. Well, hello, little kid. Ah! I didn't see you there. Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear. Do they want to take us somewhere? Maybe, I don't know. Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? Hi, Artemis. Hello. So it is then. All right, then lead the way. Yeah. Yeah, a little kid. Once you choose to depart, welcome to the company of bliss. You're moving towards destination. Okay. And for any reason or okay. Alright. I heard I missed. I like their little animation. They're just little like the arms swaying like, I'm just a little kid having fun. And it's a little food court. Ah, shit, there was a thing there. Oh. Hey, I've seen those, I don't have that minion, I don't think, the... Melancholy. Oh. Event canceled. Okay, I guess because I was right here. Is this where you wanted to bring us? Okay, we're in Cyberpunk all of a sudden. So thinking for my future VTuber model, I'm gonna stick with myself and just have my stress me up for 14. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I did too. Well, to an extent. I mean, actually, I only have a VTuber model like this when I'm doing 14. Otherwise, you know, I'm the pixel VTuber, which, no, is fine. I don't really see a reason why I should have this model when I'm playing other games that's not 14. I don't know. Plus, also, I don't have to pull out the webcam and everything like that. Makes it a bit easier for me. What's this place? You're meant to relax here. It isn't working for me. Right, yeah, that way, I guess, yeah, that definitely makes sense. It'd be easier just to add, ask the artist just for different outfits. Huh? What's your name? Uh-oh. So you're still not inclined to talk. Only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. Eh. You know him? No. After a fashion, but never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I recommend our special, Her Majesty. Very one without liquor for the boy, too. I guess? Sure, why not? Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend called Kafkiwa. We ran into a child on the way and he led us here. So you can't have this hairstyle yet as a Viera? Or is Wuklamet? Ah, so you're with Kafkiwa. Uh-oh. This is, the colors. Oh, okay. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tassus over there. Show you to a fun place. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a trap at all. Better than what we got. Oh, okay. What about him? I don't think he's in the mood to talk, so he can tend the bar with me. You get like neon colors. Yeah, no, it's... I mean, I guess it makes sense for NPCs to sound a little bit, but I feel if you're in a game where you can create your own character, you should be able to have what the NPCs have too. You turn for the strange, but you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely absolutely a trap. Damned if this doesn't have a suspicion written all over it. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kafkiwa there? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Yep, definitely. Interesting. That's a healing top? Apparently, I actually kind of like how it looks. It does look pretty cool. I love running into min-height Vieras. That means I'm taller than them. I like that. This area's normally off limits, but Kafka's told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. There's Violet, and I'm stuck between dark purples that look black and pastels goth purple. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely should be able to add more colors. I think that's something they might be, hopefully should be able to add soon, because they're... I know literally, the graphics are just an ongoing thing forever at this point.
Wonderful. They're here.
Okay, I can kind of trust her then. This literally did just seem like a trap, though.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yeah. Waking sands.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro. They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Geralt, wait a minute. It's another one of his fractions. Ha! Nice.
Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
And every other shard he has hair and he's never wearing a shirt.
Intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
Uh-oh.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own. That sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation. The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology. From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is. But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Okay, this sounds very important, but I'm gonna take a quick BRB because I need to use the restroom. I need to check on the food. It's probably done. In fact, I know it's done. I turned it on about 9 hours ago. So I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Well, congratulations on the level up, Rid. That's great. Yeah, so the food looks great. It smells great. It might have been on just slightly bit wrong, so hopefully the chicken's not too dried out. But it does smell good. And I think after this quest, I'm gonna finish up, or maybe one more, I'm not sure. Because it does need to cool down. It's still very, very hot. It's like an interdimensional fusion.
Isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
They're just, it's just chicken burritos in the crock pot. Actually, I'll send you a recipe of it. I might have shared it on Dig server, I'm not sure. It's just something that's very easy to throw in. It's very good, though. Ask you wanted to date from the umbrella. Umbrella? Is that a amount you can get from the just fates, I'm guessing? I might later after I eat and everything, but it might be another couple of hours or so, I'm not sure. I'll DM. Okay.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of Preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
Ah.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter.
Oh, what the hell?
And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
Oh?
Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
Nope, got it from her grandfather.
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Interesting.
Do you know aught of them?
That would have been hundreds of years ago. I don't think they're still alive.
The husband and wife who founded our order.
Mm-hmm.
It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be like hundreds of years ago?
They were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
My parents, the founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
Yeah, this is important to her. Come on, it's character
We don't
growth.
even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude Preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
That'll help, right?
Please! As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
I should also like to peruse the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
I bet you would, Graha.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
Hopefully it's useful, I would imagine at least.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Uh-oh.
I've buggered it up again!
Is it because you're working on the relic weapons?
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
Oi! You two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Yeah, sure you do. Okay, have fun. You better be giving really good relic weapons this time. I didn't like that noise he made at me. Just don't do that. I feel for you. Well, Janolf is a brilliant adapter. It's as if he's stuck on full volume. It's all I can do to put up with the clamor. By the by, you didn't know him before, did you? And don't see how you could, but for a moment there, you're looking at him like you've seen a ghost. Well, I mean, we've only seen 3 of his reflections so far. Sorry, I had to see me passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know. Not to be weird or nothing, but I feel a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we've met in another life. Any road, as I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I slept for 2 days now, not a single wink, and I'm ripe to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see? But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. Sure, let me just be the errand boy here. Which is good for 2 cans. One for yourself, by the way. Well, can't get the stuff at any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. Find him tending a bar out on Main Strip. Off you go now. Okay. Shell has already extracted the data of my earring. At long last, a clue. Apologies, but I remain here to review the information. Seldom does one see Kryl so openly impassioned. As her comrade, I will do my best to support her. Better you than me. I guess I get the relic weapons, you don't, Aaronville. Fucking nerd. Yeah, I need to just go ahead and get these all while I'm here. Honestly, though, I think I might end this stream now because I'm getting very hungry. It's already 10, and I know it's going to be because I have to let the chicken drain all the juices and stuff off. So it's going to probably be another maybe 20 minutes before I even eat. Go ahead and just do this here. Let me pull you guys over here. Hello. Let me see who we can raid to. Who is all going right now? Oh, you're already all there. Okay, we're gonna raid out to Asha because everyone's already there. So we'll go ahead and do raid message. If you guys are a sub, you can go ahead and use the emotes and everything. It'll look like this. If not, just substitute your own emotes for whatever you want. And we will raid out to Always Lalzing. They are not doing MSQ at this point. I think they're done. And I see Omen and Flannel there. So we'll raid out to them too. So we'll go ahead and raid. Oh shoot, they're queued up for something. Let's see. We'll go ahead and read out to them. If you guys don't know Asha, Always Lawson, go give them a follow. I kind of lurk on their stream quite a lot, help them run through content in 14. They're comfy, but also chaotic gremlin vibes, and I kind of dig it most of the days. But you guys have a good night. I probably will stream tomorrow. I might just finish getting the Aetheryte shards here in Solution 9. And probably just do the side quests. I'm not sure. I probably will stream tomorrow, though. I have nothing planned tomorrow. So, yeah. You guys have a good day. Okay, goodbye.